Hey everyone, welcome back to my Python tutorial series. This is episode 2. We will be covering variables and printing in the Python console. Okay, so first let's get started with printing. To print something to the Python console, we use the print function. We write print and we use double parentheses, and we use quotes to print the string, and the most used string for beginners is hello world. Running this will print to our console world. You will see when you run this, you should see this tab right here with hello world in the console. You will also find Python packages. This is where you can install APIs and packages, and you'll also find the terminal where you can do multiple things like install packages as well as upgrading your pip version and upgrading your Python version. I'm using Python 3.12 for this tutorial series. Let's get back into it. So print hello world, this is how you print. It's pretty basic. You can also print numbers. So we would remove the quotes and we can print 3.14. This is a float. We're printing a float, 3.14. We can print it in a quotation mark, and it will act exactly the same. So let's get into variables. You can print variables, and what a variable just stores. It's basically an indicator that stores values, and you can use it throughout your program. So if I say an age value, we can say the age is 15. In your print function, you can print the age by just calling age, and it will print 15. Now I want to say my age is 15. We can put some quotation marks before age and say my age is, and then there's two ways to do this. As you see, there's red squiggly lines saying there's an error. You can either use a comma, which adds a space between the string that we're right here. My age is the string. It adds a space between this and age. So when we run it, you'll have my age is 15, or you can use a plus sign, which will which will not work because we need to use str, which makes age a string, and then you'll have my age is and then 15. I recommend using a comma. It is much better to use a comma. And using a comma, it's basically two different things. Using a plus sign, it adds these two strings together and combines them into one. Using a comma prints these two things alone. So if I were to say like this and say it's the same thing, this just didn't combine the strings, but when I do this, it combines both strings into one string. So let's continue. Um, we have multiple types of variables. We have integers, we have floats, so we can say 3.14, that's a float. Uh, we can say we can have strings, so name, we have string name, and you'll store this string of characters, which has my name in it, and then You have also booleans, which is true and false. So you can say you can make a variable called is a student and then say true. Now this variable is a boolean that stores true. Alright, let's continue. So now we can print out my age is 15, and we could also say hi, my name is, and then we use the name variable, and then we could say, and my age is 15. So it prints everything out, it looks nice, and that's the first stuff for today. Let's go over the variable naming convention. Um, you cannot have numbers in starting with a variable, so to age would not work, but age 2 would work. You cannot use dashes, not in the front, not in the back. You can use underscores, so age underscore something, that would work. These are this is the general naming convention. In Python, we like to use camel case, so we would say age Remy. We would use this snake case. Sorry, my bad. We'd use snake case, not camel case, and we would snake case is just it looks just like this. So we can have age Remy to 15, and that's what it would look like. Camel case would look like something like this. Age well, if we didn't use numbers, it would look, let's say, Remy, it would look like this. As you see, every every letter in the next word after the first word is capitalized. So age, and then R capitalized, Remy, and then T is capitalized, and then Paul. So that's how it goes, but we use snake case. So we will be using snake case throughout this tutorial series. You can use any case you like to use. It's most common that you'll see Python programmers use snake case. And that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial series, we will be talking about user inputs and operators. We will be talking about arithmetic operators, comparison operators, and logic operators. So stay tuned for that.